What is going on, everybody? This is your man, Big B, Brian Hanley, along with Big G. This is the Big Show brought to you by Steelers Almighty. Appreciate everybody being in here, ladies and gentlemen, man. Today is a big day in Pittsburgh Steeler land. It is a big day in the NFL in general. Cut down day, 53-man roster. So that's what we're going to talk about a little bit today. Got a great show, man. Again, 53-man roster. Me and Big G will discuss that. Wide receiver 2, watch Gabe Davis, or are we going to look at the cut market out there? So we'll discuss a little bit about that. And then whether the offensive line can open up some holes and make Jaylen Warren a star or force Mike Tomlin to be a pass-heavy offense. So we appreciate you guys, man. Look, let's get to it. We got plenty of people in the chat already. This is going to be a live show, man. Steeler Lee is here. What's going on, Steeler Lee? Appreciate you. Mr. Robert, what's going on, Mr. Robert? How are you doing, man? We appreciate everybody here. Jamal McCollum is in the house. Stacey Harris in the house. My man Digital Dust is in the house. We appreciate everybody, man. Thank you. Again, you all know if you're a member, you always get your comment, question, or rant up on the screen. Big G, what is happening, my man?
Man, what's happening, man? Listen, this 53-man roster is just some. I almost started to cuss and get us banned in the first 20 seconds of the show. I listen. I got some concerns. I'm gonna say some stuff tonight on the show that's probably gonna piss a lot of people off.
We already know. Look at him. Look at our man Steeler Lee. Look, he's already after it. He's already after it.
Yeah. So I'm going somewhere, but I'm happy to be back. We're live. What an honor it is to do a live show the day that the Steelers make the 53-man cut. What an honor. What an honor. We set it up. We get to jump on first, jump out there, talk crazy. So let's do what we do, B. It's almighty time. It's big show time. Let's do what we do, bruh.
Yeah, I'm excited. This is going to be a good live show. The chat is live. Chat showed up early tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They are pumped. They are ready. They want to know about what's going on with this 53-man roster, too. So we appreciate everybody in here. Again, if you're not already a member, if you want to become a member, there was a link in the chat to become one. If you want your comment, question, or rant up on the screen, you know exactly how to do that. Super chats are wide open, ladies and gentlemen. So we appreciate everybody being here and being in the chat, being a part of Steelers Almighty. Let's get to it. So first up, a couple of quick hits. Will Howard initially made the 53-man roster, but word came out maybe like an hour or so after that Will Howard is going to the IR. Now, there were rumors, G, that he was going to the IR. It was just a matter of when. I think they probably did some more tests on his finger. He's got a fractured pinky finger. So he's going to be out at least the first 4 weeks. So the depth chart, Rodgers 1, Rudolph 2, Skylar Thompson 3. So the question I have for you, G, is when Howard gets back, is Skylar Thompson safe? Or do the Steelers say, no, we got to put Will Howard on the team? We didn't sign him up or draft him for no reason. We got to see if we can develop him a little bit.
Yeah, I think that Skylar Thompson did play his way to the roster where the Steelers felt comfortable. But I also think that Skylar Thompson is in a situation where if a team has an injury at a quarterback, that he's definitely the next man up concerning Trey Bay. I think that Skylar Thompson's play in the preseason was outstanding. He looked better this preseason than he's probably looked since the time he was back at Kansas State. That's how well he played. So I think that he's going to be serviceable as the emergency quarterback. And you never know how injuries and stuff's going to happen with the two guys in front of him. So as of right now, he's like a trade bait piece, bro. I believe wholeheartedly that a team, if they get an injury, and hell, look at the New Orleans Saints quarterback room already. It's trash as hell down there. So they might be trying to get Skylar up out of there already because they have no quarterback. It's horrible down there. So I think that Skylar will be held on to for at least 3-4 weeks. But when Howard gets back, you got to put him on the roster. You got to see if this kid can actually play because we didn't even see him in the preseason.
Correct.
So we don't even know. We don't know, bro.
Right. And it's not like he's going to play in regular season games anyway. Like I said, if Will Howard, if he hadn't got hurt, he was going to be the number 3 quarterback. There's no ifs,
Mhm,
ands, or buts. And if
mhm,
he played, that was a bad sign for the Steelers because that means either Rodgers and Rudolph got hurt or the
mhm,
Steelers absolutely suck and they're just putting him out there to see if he can play in football games. Having
mhm,
said that, here's another thing, G. A lot of people said that Skylar Thompson outplayed Mason Rudolph in the regular or in the preseason. Okay, fine. If that's the route you want to go.
mhm,
And they said that Skylar Thompson should be number 2 quarterback. And I said, you guys are insane. And the
mhm,
reason I said that is because while Mason Rudolph has had more opportunities to play in the National Football League and more chances, he has actually at one time looked good. Like
mhm,
he had moments that he looked good, and those moments were with the Steelers.
mhm,
Skylar Thompson's never had, he's never looked good on a roster. Like
uh-uh.
he's never looked good when he's played in the National Football League. And you could also, I don't even know that you can debate this. Skylar Thompson was also throwing the football to Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Jonnu Smith, in a dynamic offense that could run the football. So you saw he had a ton more weapons than what Mason Rudolph had to work with.
Facts.
So again, Mason Rudolph is the number 2 quarterback. So now the Steelers could say, hey, somebody could offer him a 4th round pick
Mhm.
for Mason Rudolph. And if that happens, he has to go today,
Correct.
immediately today. If somebody calls and says, you know what, we'll give you a 4th round pick, even a 5th round pick for Mason
Mhm.
Rudolph, you have to say, yes, you can have him. Goodbye. Thank you for your services. But I
Correct.
don't believe that's going to happen. But either way, the bottom line is I agree with you. When
Mhm,
Will Howard comes back, the Steelers, I don't think they're going to cut Skylar Thompson. I just think they're
mhm,
going to trade him. And it might be for a 7th round pick in 2027,
mhm.
but I think they're going to trade him and they're just going to move on because, again, you got to see what you got. Whether he can play or he can't play, you got to see what you have. So,
Right, right, and because either way, the Steelers is going first round. Next year, first round, we're going quarterback. Well, let me say this, B. I'm 90% sure. There's always that little 10% flexibility. So because we got some players that I'm gonna talk about on the depth chart today. Oh my God. But anyway, there's about 90% chance we're gonna go quarterback in the first round. So
right?
because of that, we gotta see if Howard, because moving forward, I mean Mason Rudolph ain't getting younger. So
No, he's not.
so 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 they, we might have to replace Rodgers and Mason Rudolph. So if Howard can be a serviceable backup, we draft our quarterback. Hey, we got something. We got something. We don't have to and we ain't got to pay neither one of them for a long time, which
Right.
helps build the bread for the Steelers to bring in other guys, other positions of need long term. We ain't got to pay neither one of you guys for a while. So yeah, I'm with it. But I think Skylar Thompson has earned the right to get an opportunity to play, if not in Pittsburgh, but maybe be a backup for somebody else in the NFL, man. I just think he's earned that right.
God, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree. Moving on, another quick hit. Our main man, Deontay Johnson, was cut again by the Cleveland Browns. I had said last year, and even when Cleveland picked him up, I'm like, this man is not going to play another down in the National Football League. He quit on 2 football teams in season. One of them in a game, wouldn't go into the football game, said his legs were cold. I'm like, I mean, look, I don't want to kick a man when he's down, but he did it to himself. We didn't force him not to go into football games. He did it to himself. Uh, I don't know. Since leaving Pittsburgh, he got traded to the Panthers, traded to the Ravens, cut, went to the Texans, cut, claimed again by the Ravens, cut, then went to the Browns, cut. I got a feeling that's the last draw for Deontay Johnson, Big G.
It's XFL or CFL bound, baby. If you want a paycheck, it's XFL or CFL. He ain't gonna play another down in the NFL. And the issue is this, bro. This young man did it to himself. He was in the catbird seat in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, as he could have been developed as the number 1 wide receiver.
Correct.
Couldn't catch the freaking ball, and he was a problem in the locker room. And you know what kills me, B? Yenzies is out there talking about, well, maybe we should bring him back because
No.
maybe we. And I'm like, have you lost your damn
Hell
mind?
no.
No, he's not coming back to play in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. No, hell
No.
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 So listen. I wish him well. I don't want to kick him like you said, waist down. I wish him well. But he has got nothing to do with Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You blew it, dude. You
Yeah.
blew it. You're gone. Hopefully everything works out for you, but I don't see him playing not another down in the league, bro. Not another down.
No. Yeah, I don't see him playing another down. And it's too bad because I think he's got ability, but teams just aren't dealing with that foolishness anymore like they used to, G. Teams
Nope.
are just not dealing with foolishness anymore because they
Mhm.
don't have to. And when they
Right.
don't have to, they tend not to do it. I agree. But yeah, it's troubling to say the least. It's troubling to say the least. So,
Mhm.
but let's move on, man. Let's get to it as far as the main topics. First off, obviously, man, we are talking about the Steelers' 53-man roster. Final cuts are official. Look, there were some surprises for me. There was a
Mhm.
couple of surprises, not a ton, because I
Mhm.
think we kind of already knew what the team was going to look like. But
Mhm.
there were a few surprises for me. In the chat, I already knew. The chat is hot and heavy. The chat, they've already said who they couldn't believe is still made on the roster. There's a couple
Mhm.
of those guys too, G.
Mhm.
But as we talk about it, first off, before we even bring anything up about it, do you like what the roster is? Do you like the construction of the roster right now?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna just be totally honest. That wide receiver room is hurting. That wide receiver room is hurting, bro. But we didn't have nobody to turn to. But the
Right.
wide receiver room, man, I'm cool with some other. Let me say this. We had 48 players that had the opportunity from last year that had the opportunity to make the 53-man roster from last year's team that played against the Baltimore Ravens. 48 players. Out of those 48 players, 26 of them from that played against Baltimore that was on the roster last year made this team.
Right.
We completely overhauled the roster. 22 new guys are on the roster. Now, Khan and them did a great job, but the issue is I don't know if we fixed all the rooms.
Right.
Some of the rooms we did a good job with fixing, but some of them we just didn't do a good job of fixing. So, and we'll talk about it when we start talking about positions and all whatever else. I like the overhaul. I like the direction we're headed because this is year 2 for Khan and Andy Waddle to fix everything. But bro, we still got some deficiencies, man. We still got a couple of deficiencies, bro. To me, so that's why I said
No.
no.
I think you're absolutely right. The one for me is the safety room.
Mm,
Is obviously the wide receiver room that kind of goes without question. But to me, I think it's the safety room. Is
mm-hmm,
they cut George Clark, and I know people are thinking they're going to be that George Clark is going to come back. My man Howard said he's going to come back
mm-hmm,
once Kent hits IR. The problem with that though is that I say problem. I guess the problem with that theory is that Dante Kent is telling everybody under the sun. He said, "Man, I'm a full participant in practice." So
that's facts.
if he's a full participant in practice, that's not somebody going on the IR. You know, he's back at practice. So that's to me George Clark and not having another safety. And I know people are saying, "Well, Killebrew made the roster." Well,
Get,
Killebrew's a special teams guy. We've
oh my
discussed
god.
that. It's like if Killebrew is out there, then it's like we're in trouble. Killebrew's not doing us any favors. But it's the safety room for me. Maybe they're going to make another move because they're not done. Because I think they got to bring another safety in. They can't leave it like this. Even if you say that Jalen Ramsey's going to play some safety for you when they go to 3 safety looks, okay, that's fine. But you can't leave it like this. You got to have another guy. And if they were willing to have another guy in DeMonte Casey last year, you
Mm-hmm,
can't have somebody else back there. But maybe they think Jalen Ramsey's versatility, G, is enough. Let's go with Steeler Lee real quick before you
mm-hmm.
respond. Says Super Chat, thank you, Steeler Lee, for supporting the channel. He said Omar tried to fleece the Raiders to pay Myers' contract. He needs to stop. Yeah, you're right. I heard about that too. Wanting
Yes.
to pick up half of his salary. I'm like, they're not gonna do that, man.
Omar is the super fleece dog. He don't give a Omar Khan don't give a damn. He's
No, he
gonna
don't.
try it. He gonna try it. He gonna try it, and then somebody just goes for it. But see, the league's onto it now.
Yeah.
Omar, everybody's on to your checker game. Everybody knows you playing 3-card money. Everybody knows what you're doing. They know, they get it. So you can't do that no more. But
Correct.
B, going back to what we were talking about with the roster, bro, you're absolutely right with the safety thing, bro. Listen, Miles Killebrew is trash. I don't care. I don't care what nobody say. Talking about he's an all-pro special teamers. Bro, all-pro special teamer will get you killed. An all-pro special teamer will have you losing games. Bro, if we see 28 on the field at any time during a regular season or a playoff game, outside of a kickoff return or a punt return or punt block, we in trouble. We in trouble. So no, and I understand what they're saying with Jalen being versatile, but bro, you can't do that to Jalen.
No.
I understand he's a great player, but you need to let him play his position. Don't try to, I understand Tomlin loves players that can play 2-3 spots, and this is obvious with this because we had a dude that got a roster spot. They had to make up a damn position. Come on, man, he should have been on the team. But I'm so glad that James Pierre, boy,
yeah.
I've been calling for you, baby boy. Hit the bricks. Holla at you, James Pierre, because he was trash.
Yeah.
He was trash. Now, they kept Corey Trice. They kept Kent. They say one of them might go to the IR, the other one might not.
Well,
but
Corey
I understand.
Trice did.
Right.
Corey Trice did. I'm convinced that Corey Trice, when he actually practices, he must be the best cornerback in the history of the National Football League. I'm convinced of that. When he's out there in practice, he must get interception after interception. Nobody can catch any footballs on him. I'm just convinced of that because you literally can't trust this guy to stay healthy, and the Steelers keep giving him chances. So kudos to him because he must be an absolute dog in practice, G. And we know he's got some ability, but he must be crazy good in practice because, first of all, we haven't seen a whole lot in the games. And he's never available. What are we doing? What are we doing, G?
It's because he's an avatar. He's an avatar. That's why, B. He's an avatar. He's a 6'1", 6'2", long, lanky, big, strong corner. That's what Mike Tomlin wants. But like you said, he look, what has he done in the game? When we saw him against Baltimore, he was out there looking super trash.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's not like he's this all-world dude. But I understand that Tomlin likes the body type. I get that. B. I get it.
No, I understand. I totally understand that and he does have the perfect body type, but you know what? That doesn't do us any good if he's constantly in the training room and can't stay on the field. He just can't stay on the field. But super chat by my main man, Alonzo Dunn. We appreciate you, Mr. Dunn. He says, I'm driving, trying to get the Steelers almighty. I want Deontay Johnson back. No.
Zoe.
No.
Hell no.
Oh, Zoe. Stop it, Zoe. No.
Man, I can't even find my damn hell no sign. I think I done knocked it on the ground or something.
No.
So he's not playing for us no more, dog. Get him out of here.
Yeah,
no freaking way is he playing for us, bro. No way. No way, man. Stop that. No.
I mean, Miss Felicia is being highly disrespectful of our man, Connor Hayward. I'm here for it. Don't get me wrong. I'm here for it, but highly disrespectful of Connor. I don't think there's many Steeler fans out there that approve of Connor Hayward being on the team. I mean, first of all, you're right. Tight end / fullback. I'm like, what are we doing, man? If we've seen him try to block as a fullback, Lord have mercy. It's not good. It's not good. But whatever. Nepotism is real.
Yeah.
Nepotism is real, man. So it is what it is.
He shouldn't have made the squad. There's two guys. There's two guys that I see. No, actually three. There's three guys that made this squad. I'm like,
Yeah.
One of them was Connor Hayward. The other one was Miles Killebrew. And the other one was Bruner. They kept Bruner as a linebacker. I understand he's a legacy kid. Once again, nepotism. Bruner was a great for the Pittsburgh Steelers to play tight end. They kept him linebacker out of Washington. I was like,
But he's good on special teams. But let me throw this comparison at you, G. 7th round pick. Hey, however he got picked, dad was a legacy. He's a scout for the Steelers. Okay, fine. But he's still a 7th round pick. And if he can bring you some value on special teams, you do that. Will Howard's a 6th round pick, and he didn't give you anything. And they're keeping him. So what's the difference?
What's the most valuable position in the football?
Quarterback.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
There you go. There's the answer to my question. We got plenty. Listen, I'm not saying Bruner can't play. I think that they were just scared that he wouldn't clear waivers. Because once you're cut, you're cut.
Right.
Because they might have said, well, maybe we could stash him on the practice squad. Maybe we can do. And I think that they were just flat out scared. So they were like, no, this kid's not going to clear waivers. Somebody's going to pick him up. We want him to be a Steeler. So we're just going to take the chance and go on and put him on the roster. But I think that if we make some roster additions or changes, he's got to be the first man out. I mean, because when I looked at the 53, I was like, dog, what the hell? Oh, but you always got to keep a guy that in case you do something, you can cut this dude and do all whatever else you need to do. And so I get that. I get that because teams are going to, now that players have been cut, teams are going to start plugging their 53 in their practice and all whatever else. Correct. So now you hold on to him, knowing you're going to get a guy, knowing he's going to clear waivers and get on your team anyway. So maybe that was the strategy. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, let's go. I think we got something here as far as comparing what we thought the 53 man, what early we thought it was going to be, and now. I think, did we do one? I think we did one right when camp started on what we thought the 53 man roster was going to be and what it is now. So we're going to compare what it was then versus what it is right now. We both had Will Howard. Technically, I guess Will Howard made it, but he's just going to the IR. But I think we were all right on this. Had Will Howard not got hurt, I think he would have been the QB number 3. But it is what it is right now. So I think we're all right there. I think we're okay.
Yeah, and Scott, like I said, Skylar earned this. It wasn't like we made it up. He earned the ability to get there. Yeah, Skylar, you're on the team. We appreciate you, bro. We like that.
Absolutely. Let me get to Bernard Nix real quick. Super chat. He said, why fans are so down on this team this year? I don't think fans are so down on the team just yet. I don't think they are. I mean, I think they see some of the things, the deficiencies of last year, and they're pissed off about it. So I don't think they're just down, and we didn't necessarily address it. And I think that's what people are so like, what the hell are we doing? We didn't address it. So let's move on. 53-man roster, running back, Jaylen Warren. I had Jaylen Warren, Sermon. I had him making the team, and he did not. You had it right, G. You had it right.
But I listen. I thought Trey, like as we played on in the preseason, I thought Trey was gonna make it, dude. Because Trey played well. I was like, man, this dude is like, man, shoot. Maybe, but why I'm gonna say that also too, BB. Let's go Bucks. Let's go Bucks. Trey on the squad, but it's a different show. It's a different show for a different time.
It's definitely a different show, and let's not associate Bucks today with the softness that Ohio State showed today. That's a different time for a different conversation, different time. We'll let that go. Awareness and Accountants celebrates 4 months as a member. We appreciate you, fam. Thank you for supporting the channel and supporting Steelers Almighty, man. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Again, anybody wanting to become a member, the link is in the chat. All 22 of the entire football games will be out for all pro levels or higher. Watch parties for every single game. If you're a Hall of Fame member or higher, you are available to join in. So we appreciate it. Let's move on, people. So next up is wide receivers. We both had Bobby Trees making it. Got cut. You had Rock Taylor. No, but I had Scotty Miller. We both had. You had Scotty Miller late. I had Scotty Miller. I had the 5. But I had them keeping 6, and they only kept 5. This is an ugly room. You had them keeping 7, and they kept 5. It's an ugly room, G. This is an ugly room, man.
Bro, I went off today. I did Big G keeping it 100 over there on the Know It Alls channel, and I went the hell off talking about how in the hell are we going to make it through a season with these 5 dudes playing wide receiver? It's not going to freaking happen. I love the Pittsburgh Steelers. I wish great things for them this year in 2025. But if this is the room that we're stuck with, we are cooked. We need some help over there, bro. Yeah. So I don't know. I think they saved the spot because you got to carry 6 dudes, B. You know that. You got to carry 6. So now, like, listen, this ain't going to get it. This is not going to get it, Pittsburgh Steelers. It just ain't going to do it. And the guy who earned his spot was Roman Wilson. Congratulations, young man. Thumbs up to you. You earned your spot. You earned the right to wear the black and gold. You earned it. And I'm proud of you, man, for growing up and doing better, bro. Very good, Roman. Very good.
Absolutely. Clifford Brown. We appreciate you, Mr. Clifford Brown. Thanks for the super chat. Moving on, tight ends.
Oh my God.
Oh man, Fryermuth, Jonnu, Darnell, and our main man Connor Hayward. One of Super Hayward is what I'm just gonna start calling him now. We need to start that. Calling him Super Hayward on Steelers Almighty. He's a fullback. He's a tight end. You know, he leaps over tall buildings in a single bound. Connor Hayward, ladies and gentlemen, makes the Steelers 53-man roster.
What he is his ass shouldn't have made the team. That's what he is. We should start calling him your ass shouldn't have made the team. You made it because your brother, dog. And I know Aaron Rodgers was out there talking about, well, yeah, he's in the right places at all the right times, doing all the right stuff. You can be at the right place all the right time, doing the right thing, but you trash at doing what you're doing. So two things can be right at the exact same time. And Hayward is trash at blocking. He's trash catching the ball. B, you saw in the police preseason when he tried to catch that little screen and was supposed to got a first down and he got blown up. Yeah. Dog, you're supposed to be a pro. Get up out of here, bruh. Get up out of here. That's the next roster spot that should be cut. Get him out of here, bro. He doesn't deserve to be on the Steelers.
I mean, people have strong feelings about my man, by Super Hayward, man. They got strong feelings about Super Hayward.
Get him out of here.
It is what it is. He's on the football team. We can't be mad about it now. We just got to learn to love it. Got to learn to love it.
I ain't.
Well, offensive tackles. Who do we got at offensive tackles? So Dylan Cook got cut. I thought he would make, but, you know, we didn't know that Audris Pete would get signed.
Yeah.
So, and once he got there, if you watched the preseason games and paid attention to, you know, some of the 3s and 4s, he actually played better than Dylan Cook. Dylan Cook is a strong candidate for the practice squad if he doesn't get snatched up. But this is pretty much who we thought.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I just want to see how good Pete's going to do for us, bro. Oh, we just got a new member.
New member, Mr. Patrick. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much for supporting the channel.
Hey, but B, the guy at the top of the list is who I'm circling the wagons on this year, bro. You already know how I feel about certain things. I shouldn't have to repeat it this week, but you know what was going on with them feets. He got to do something different with them damn feets, bro, because the BJ dude at the top of the list, and then what he's got on his feet, bro. He got them old ordinaries on out there, bro. Get him out of here. That dude needs to play this year, bro. Listen, I'm going to say this and I'm leaving it alone. Broderick Jones, you can either get Aaron Rodgers killed and tank our season, or you could be the biggest hero maybe in Pittsburgh Steelers history in a long time. If you show up and do what you got to do and protect our quarterback and give him times and opportunity, bro, people going to deem you a hero and you're going to make a lot of money. So it's on you, Broderick. It's on you. You got to do what you got to do now. It's on you.
I mean, I think he should stay in the Jordans. Stay in the Jordans and play well.
Hell no.
Hey, look, we put another, if you haven't seen it, there's another All-22 out that we put out on Monday. Those will be coming out on Tuesday after every game, by the way. Dissecting the offensive line. We did 10 plays. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go check it out. Broderick had some good plays, some really good plays, and Broderick was lazy. And I think that's the problem with Broderick. He's just super lazy, man. He's just super lazy, G. So it is what it is. It is what it is. We can fight it all we want, and we can say this or that, yada, yada, yada. We put a link in the chat, people. Steelers Almighty threw a link in the chat if you want to check that out. But Broderick is just lazy. So got a new member, man. We appreciate you, STO. We appreciate you joining, signing up, man. Thank you for supporting the channel. We absolutely respect you and love you and appreciate you. Thank you very much, man. So,
hey, B, you know why Broderick lazy?
Why is it? Because of them cleats?
Because he's taking too much time looking at them damn cleats and look how good they look on his feet, bro. That's why he be looking like when he whips, he looks down at them damn Jordanaries, man. He looking down like, damn, look at my shoes. My shoes is boss. Get him out of here, bro. Put some offensive line. I'll buy them for you, Broderick. I swear to God, if you contact me, I'll buy your cleats. I'll buy them. So come on, dog. Come on, man. Get better.
So Zoe made it, man. He made it. What's going on, Zoe? We appreciate you. So no. There, look, Deontay how many teams does he get to quit on? I mean, he basically quit on the Steelers, fighting in the locker room, quit on 2 other teams. No, sorry. Sorry, Zoe. We can't have it. We can't have it. Capricorn Steel. Mr. Steele, how you doing, brother? We appreciate you being in here today, man. We appreciate you being in here. Thank you very much. Let's move on. Let's go to offensive guard.
Okay.
So
So,
offensive guard.
mhm.
Yeah, we missed on one, but we kept 3. That's who we got. I mean, I don't know. And I think what helps is that Spencer Anderson can play both.
Yes.
He can play a tackle and guard. I think that helps.
Yeah, it's
So,
you'll hear that as me and you talk about this, man. It's a common theme that players have to have versatility to make the squad. We got
correct.
guys that can play guard and tackle, guys that can play center and guard, guys
Yes.
that can play fullback, tight end, guys that can play safety and corner. We got guys that can do all kind of versatile guys that can play edge and play inside.
Right.
So yeah, that's a versatile thing that's going on with the Steelers, bro. Versatile.
Absolutely. Got another subscriber. We appreciate you, man. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. So that's right, Felicia. Never late. Y'all don't have to worry about saying y'all are late, man. Y'all are here. That's the main thing. So let's go to center. Let's go to center. This one was pretty easy, and definitely no surprises when it comes to the center. I mean, McCollum played well last year.
Yeah.
With Frazier got hurt, and Zach Frazier, top 5 center in the league. So not a lot to even really to discuss there, G. It just is what it is.
Yeah, McCollum can play both. Like we said, there's another versatile.
He can.
Guard and center.
Guard and center. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Howard brings up a good point. Can Spencer play good, though?
Yeah, well,
we'll see. What I will say about Spencer Anderson, he's better than he was last year.
That is facts.
Better than he was last year.
Yeah.
And that's all you can ask. At least he's better. So is that good enough? It's a different conversation. But at least he's better. So appreciate it, man. Let's move on. Let's go to special teams. So I don't think, again, pretty easy with special teams too. I had Cameron Johnston. You had Corliss. So, and Corliss made it. Look, we talked about it. And a lot of it just comes down to kicking in the pressure situations in practice. They said Waitman just outkicked him. You know, I had man in the chat. I can't remember who told me. I think it was Clifford Brown was like, yeah, Corliss Waitman was going to win. So it is what it is with Waitman. He was better. Another factor, G, that I think also played into this that a lot of people aren't talking about, I think is, did you ask Chris Boswell who he preferred?
Yes.
Because if you ask Boswell, which I'm quite sure they did, what did Boswell tell you? And I'm sure Boswell was like, hey, man, look, I like them both, but I like the way Waitman gets the ball down. I like the way he holds. So that was a big factor in this too. You know, kicking and all that kind of stuff, or the punting. Clearly, that makes a difference, man. It absolutely makes a difference. But also what Boz wants made a difference too. So for people to think that Boz had no input, you're kidding yourself. He absolutely did. And he should. He should have some input. So
the special team coach loves that camaraderie of that room, bro. Yeah. And I think they formed something. They gelled together last season because the chips were down. I mean, we lost Johnson right away. We lost him right away. And we depended on Boz a lot. So I think Waitman earned that trust with Boz. So you're absolutely right to highlight that and say that it had a lot to do with the relationship with those two guys and how they play on the field. Absolutely, bro.
Yep. A couple of people are saying that Felicia said it. Yeah, they saved money with Waitman. They did. Yeah. Johnson had a decent sized contract. I want to say it was $2.5 million or $2 million that they saved by not having Waitman on, or not having Johnston on the roster. So that's $2 million to pay somebody else. So who knows? Who knows?
Oh, hell, a wide receiver, they better be looking at paying out. I'm going to have a problem. I'll have a problem over here, B. I'm going to have a problem.
Yeah. And exactly, Mike in Texas, Holder's important. So Holder is important. Looks like M. Sparks just made some reservation purchases, his tickets for the Jets game, man. That's a good thing, Spark. We need as many Steeler fans there as possible. We appreciate you. Mr. Alonzo Dunn with the super chat. We appreciate it, man. Said, is James Pierre still around? If
hell no.
Well, hold on, G. Let's not spoil everything just yet. Let's hold on. on whether James Pierre is just around. We're getting
Mhm.
to it.
Mhm.
First, we're at the outside linebackers. Let's move
Facts.
on. Let's
Facts.
go to outside linebackers. So, no surprise. You
Yeah.
had Jeremiah Moon making it.
Yeah, I did.
He got cut a long time ago.
Mhm.
But these are the four. We knew these were going to be the four. I think they may be even trying to get somebody else.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. But not a ton to really talk about there, to be honest with you. These are the guys we thought we were going to be on the team, and these are the guys that made the team. And quite frankly, these need to be some of the leaders and best football players on this team. Just period, point blank.
B, if Jack Sawyer hits, we got the best outside linebackers edge rushers room in the league.
Right.
Maybe Houston Texans, maybe.
Right.
But if Sawyer hits, oh, bro, we got some dogs. We got dudes that can get after that quarterback. They can get after him, man. So
Correct.
yeah, I like this room. I like this room.
And hopefully Sawyer is a gamer because
Mhm.
preseason he didn't look good. He
Yeah.
didn't look good. Couldn't turn the corner. Didn't have a counter. But maybe he's just a gamer. When the lights come on in real football games, maybe he turns into something. He was good against the run though in the preseason. I'll tell you
Oh
that.
yeah. Oh yeah.
We thought he was going to be good against the run. It was just could he rush the passer? So we'll
Mhm.
see.
Mhm.
Moving on. Inside linebackers. Like I said, little surprise at inside linebacker, man.
Mhm.
We picked all the guys, but I think a lot of people thought Mark Robinson. I did too. As preseason went on, you thought he was going to be a guy, but
Mhm.
he was not a guy.
Mhm.
So, but we got it all right.
Yeah.
Carson Bruner got added to this because neither one of us picked him, so he
Nope.
got added to this because I thought they'd keep four. They kept five.
Mhm.
Still, again, I want to emphasize this, people. This is the 53 man today. Tomorrow, it could be different.
Facts.
And it might be different. So, but
Mm.
this is what they had to get down to today. So, if they need to
Mhm.
move people around here, there, and everywhere, they can absolutely still do it. They can absolutely
Mhm.
still do that. But nothing, no surprises here, G.
Mhm. Facts. That's total facts. Bruner, like people can say nepotism, but he must be great on special teams. We're gonna see. Hopefully he can develop, bro. I mean, could he possibly become like a Cole Holcomb?
Right.
Maybe. Maybe he could. I mean, he played great at Washington. So maybe. We'll see.
Super chat by Mr. Dunn. He said again, Big G, homie it up for Ohio State with Sawyer. Lord have mercy.
Hey, you know what?
We don't
You know,
need any.
instead of me showing the flag, let's just show the championship trophy,
I
the
mean,
Chips Ahoy cookie that's
as
sitting over
long
here,
as you
man.
show a piece of cotton with it, because that's how tough Ohio State football players and fans are, then you can show me all the trophies you want. You can show
Tough.
all, but make sure you show cotton with it because that's how tough they are. Tough as a piece of cotton.
I mean, a chip is a chip.
Okay,
A chip is a chip.
whatever.
A Chips Ahoy cookie is a chip. So
Good
I'll take chips
question
all day
by
and night.
Henry Johnson. He said, other than the offseason, when is Herbig and Highsmith healthy at the same damn time? I mean, I don't know. And that's a
Mhm.
great question. It's troubling, isn't it? It's either a
Mhm.
hamstring or a growing for both of those guys. It's just like, come on, man. But
Yeah.
but that's a deeper problem, I think, with the strength and conditioning of the Steelers, man. Is there's always soft tissue injuries all over the place, and it's crazy. So, but it is
B.
what it is.
B.
It is what it is.
We need Patrick Queen and Peyton Wilson to hit this year for the Steelers, dog.
Yeah,
We
we
need
do.
them to we need these two dudes to become Steeler inside linebackers, bro. We
Yeah, we
need
do.
them this year. And I think we got them to help because that's the next position. But bro, we need these dudes downhill. Fast. Downhill fast. So I think we got some, but we'll see. We'll see, man.
Good point. Nepotism won this week. I
The
mean,
the
you're not
big one.
lying. You're not lying, people. So
Mhm.
let's keep going. D tackle. Surprise, couple of surprises for me at D tackle.
Yeah.
So a couple of surprises at D tackle. Um, I can't even pronounce the guy's name at the bottom, so I won't even try because every time I try to, I spit all over myself, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, yeah,
Otomeo. Yeah.
and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm being respectful and not just butchering that man's name.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. That's the one person that I think the Steelers could move if they add another piece. There's a couple of those people, and I think he's one of them that the Steelers are like, okay, we got him out there, but we may move him and get rid of him if we need to add somebody. But not Connor Hayward, Super Hayward definitely don't play D tackle, but Cameron Hayward, Keanu Benton, Derek Harmon, Y.A. Black, Daniel Ulake or Ukale, Logan Lee, Isaiah Loudermilk, and then I'll let you take the last one, G.
Tomeo, bro. And listen, I normally butcher names, so yeah, I got you, bro. But B,
Otomeo.
7 dudes?
Yeah.
That's a message to Baltimore, bro. I don't care what nobody say. That's 8 dudes. That's a message to the Ravens. That is a clear message to them. Clear. We ain't having it this year, dog. We're not having it. That's a clear message. And listen, our strength might be in that room, bro.
Right.
Black is a dog. I don't care what nobody say. Derek Harmon is a dog. Cam, we already know what he is, bro. So, Keanu, if you come along, our strength is in that room. Our strength is in that D tackle, bro. Now, I'm telling you, it's a lot of strength right there. A lot. So I'm loving it. I'm loving it, bro.
There's a ton. Capricorn Steel, big super chat, man. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
He said they still have to show it, but this is the deepest our front seven has been in years. Say it louder. This is the deepest our front seven has been in a long time.
That's big facts.
Long time. Yes. So again, which is, the motto, Big G, you're part of our motto, is we're not dealing with anything less than a top 5 defense. We're not settling. We are not settling for anything less than a top 5 defense. And this comment by our man Capricorn Steel epitomizes that. Yeah. We're not settling. We're just not. We're not.
Yeah.
As deep as it's been, we're paying them all that damn money. Well, okay, great. We're paying you all the money. Top 5 defense. I don't want to hear about anything less than that. I don't want to hear it. This is what we need. But it is deep. Capricorn Steel is right. It's deep, G.
Bro, if anybody gets more than 120 yards rushing on us, I'm pissed. Just based on this room. I'm talking about I'm going off. There's no way in hell. You listen, I hate to compare pros to college and college to pros. But you know how them SEC teams and the Big Ten teams get down with them defensive tackles and how they can rotate dudes in the game to stop the run. Dog, look what we got right there, dog. Look, we got a room. You ain't running the ball. I don't give a damn. You're not going to run.
You better not be able to.
You better not. And with this, come on, dog. With this, come on. Come on, man. So like I said, this is a message to Baltimore. You Ratbirds, you better be ready because we got something for your ass this year. We got something for you.
My man Joseph Donovan, that's not necessary. He said, yes, Quiet Milk made the team again.
Damn, instead of Louder Milks, he's Quiet Milk.
Necessary, man. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I absolutely love it, but that's not necessary. Why Quiet Milk, G?
Hey, man, that's messed up, man. Hey, I swear to God, I'm calling him Quiet Milk for the rest of the season.
Absolutely.
I swear to God.
We make wishes come true here, G.
I swear.
Have mercy, but Quiet Milk, I love it.
That is Quiet Milk. I'm
and Super Hayward. Lord have mercy.
I'm getting a sign. For Quiet Milk, dog. I swear it. I swear I'm doing it, man. That is hilarious, bro. That is hilarious.
Yeah, man. And again, I mean, he's got a point. I mean, I say it all the time. I'm like, what has Louder Milk brought to the squad? Like, what's he doing? Like, every time I see him in the game, he's getting driven off the ball. I mean, again, maybe he's a guy that the Steelers could move off of when they need to fill another roster spot. But Quiet Milk, Lord have mercy.
I'm trying not to laugh, dog, because it's hilarious, man. Quiet Milks, dog. I'm using it for the rest of the year.
That damn defense better be ready since he scored 34 points average per. We got to figure it out. We should be able to put enough pressure. We got some back end people to do some stuff. Hopefully we can make a difference this year with that defense. and Steeler Lee joining in. He said spoiled milk. I mean, the chat is on Thunderbird. The chat is on. Once we get them going, G. Once they get going, we cannot slow them down. We can't slow them down. We quiet milk, spoiled milk. We can't slow them down. It's off the rails at this point. It's off the rails. I don't even know what to do.
Hey, we need a poll. We gotta have a poll.
Oh, yeah. We need a poll.
Milk?
What's better? We gotta get through the roster first, man. Let's get through the roster first.
We need a poll. Quiet milk versus spoiled milk. Which way, man? Come on, man. Oh my God,
So
bro.
Let's go to
look. Yeah. Absolutely, dog. Absolutely. Run it, baby.
Cornerbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Who, as far as cornerbacks are concerned, is Lord, man, have mercy. Y'all are insane. Corey Trice. I guess Corey Trice. Like, I wasn't surprised that Beanie Bishop didn't make the team. The only surprise was because everything we heard out of camp before he got hurt was Dante Kent was better than him.
That's
so
facts.
I knew that Brandon Eccles was better than him. They brought him in. Okay, great. But that was who I thought. I thought that if Dante Kent was healthy, he was going to make the team. I was not surprised that Beanie Bishop didn't make the football team. Was not surprised by that at all. I thought they might try to trade him, because usually a guy with 5 interceptions, you're like, hey, this guy can play. But Steeler fans, we watch the games, and we understand how he got some of those interceptions. Actually, most of them. I'll give him credit, but I'm not surprised. The Steelers just upgraded. It's not his fault. The Steelers just upgraded over him. That's what it is, man. That's what it is.
It's a lot of Yenzies that's pissed because, he's West Virginia. He's right there close to Pittsburgh. A lot of Steeler fans bought the Beanie Bishop jersey, so they're pissed. But like you said, be the upgrade. We have all avatars. Dante Kent is the smallest guy. He's the smallest guy. Everybody else there is really much avatar type cornerback, long, lanky, fast, and they're versatile.
Yes.
And they can all play different. They don't have to play the outside corner. They can play inside corner. They can do all kind of different things. Some of them can flip the safety. They can do different stuff. And listen, this room is the upgrade. So when you get the pressure with the tackles, now you can slow them up on the back end. Bro, top 5 my ass. They better be top 3. With that, come on, bro. With that,
I'm trying to give them some grace and say top 5. I want to be bullish on top 3, but I'll stick with top 5 for now. For now. So Capricorn Steel's right. So glad they kept Kent. I think Kent can play football, ladies and gentlemen. I think the Steelers got a steal in the 7th round. I know it's tough to see because we haven't seen him out there, but I thought he was better than Beanie Bishop anyway. So they kept him. He's supposed to be 100%. I know there was some talk about him going to, the IR, but he said he's a full participant in practice. So if he's a full participant, why? I don't see no IR in his future. So we'll see. And I bet he can play special teams, which is why our main man, James Pierre, did not make the 53-man roster. To much of the chat and Big G's pleasure, James Pierre is not a part of the Steelers 53-man moving forward. Look, I said it before. If a guy can play special teams, not up to his par, but can give you some decent special teams, you're going to be a better corner than him because he was awful, and the Steelers made that decision. So.
Yeah, we got rid of one of them.
Yeah.
But when we move to the safety room, I'm going to be real disappointed.
Yeah.
I'm going to be real disappointed, man.
Henry Johnson makes a good point. He said Beanie will be on someone else's roster. I believe that. Can't have enough good corners. The Steelers just had no room for Beanie Bishop anymore. But I think he'll be on somebody's roster. I 100% believe that. 100%.
The Bengals, hell, they need him.
Yeah.
The Bengals, they need him. Hell, bye. That's where all our rejects go anyway. They go to Detroit or Cincinnati. He going to end up with one of them too.
See, now we're going – Somber is going overboard. Now we got breast milk. I've seen powdered milk. It's once they get going, G, we can't stop them. We just can't stop them. We can't stop them.
Listen, it's going to be rowdy this year in the live chat for the season, bro. I can already tell because these boys is drinking that liquor.
Yeah.
They drinking that liquor watching the show. And I ain't mad at them. Get your sippy in. Do what you do.
Yeah.
They getting that liquor in. I ain't mad.
So Patrick said Beanie to the Ravens. Nah, I don't think so. The Ravens don't need Beanie Bishop. The Ravens don't need him. They got enough, damn it. Jesus. They got enough.
They're wanting for the playbook. That's why they're wanting for the playbook. You know how that gonna be.
Real quick before we move on to safeties, Alonzo Dunn with the super chat. He said, if Pierre had made it, I would have walked to the graveyard and found the hole. My God.
Hey, I'm big. I told you he trash. How long? Listen, how long have I been assassinating him?
But
And on other channels, other people. James Pierre's going to make it. He's value and specialty. He's big trash. Did you see him against Carolina?
No, I understand. But we're walking to graveyards and just jumping in. That's what we're doing.
Bro,
Come
it's
on,
like that.
It can't be that bad, man.
Bro, it's like that, man. He was trash. He was trash. Dog, listen.
Oh,
I'm so glad that Tomlin saw he was in muddy water and he saw dry land with this dude. I'm so glad he finally seen the light because, dog, that dude was garbage. He was trash, bro. And we've been dealing with it. We've been dealing with it.
Jeez, Louise. I mean, I love it. I love it. This is unbearable. This is unbearable, man. This is unbearable tonight. Let's go to safeties, man. Let's go to safeties before we close this thing out. Deshaun Elliott, Juan Thornhill, Miles Killebrew. That's who I said. You had Sebastian Castro. There's a lot of talk. The Steelers are trying to get Castro on the practice squad.
Yep.
Here's what I think. I think that either Castro or they're going to bring in somebody like George Clark, because George Clark's a guy that I was surprised got cut. Mm-hmm. I thought the Steelers would keep him. Now, he didn't look great in preseason, but I thought he looked good enough. Mm-hmm. And since he did look good enough, I just thought they'd keep him. But the Steelers are going to make a move somewhere. You can't just have three safeties, technically two, because Miles Killebrew is not a safety. Lord have if he's in the game, the Steelers are in trouble. He's in trouble.
Well, how much do you count Jalen Ramsey as a pseudo safety, though?
I think the Steelers are counting on that 100%. So I believe that wholeheartedly that's part of it. But even at that, though, you got to have another one. You got to have another guy, though.
Yeah.
Because what if you get injuries happen? You know, you can't have Jalen playing safety when you need him at corner. Yeah. So it just kind of is what it is. Capricorn Steel said, go ahead and say it, Big G. He was diabolical.
That he was diabolical at corner, dog. He was, dog. I'm telling you, I can't listen. I called for Levi Wallace a couple years ago. I was like, this dude is horrible. I called for James Pierre. It's done. Killebrew, you next. You the next man up, bro. We got to clean that trash out from back there, bro. We need some DBs. We need some DBs, and we got it now. I think we're going in the right direction.
I don't know if you've seen it. We're going to move on to our next topic, but I'll just read you the last few comments, G. And I know you can see them. Almond milk, thunder milk, banana milk, goat milk. I mean, what?
I want a thunder milk shirt. I want a thunder milk shirt, dog. I want one.
What is going on?
I want a thunder milk, dog. I need listen, I need a thunder milk shirt. I'm gonna find that or make it or do design or something. I want one. That would be boss. Thunder milk shirt? Yeah. Give me one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not George Clark. It's Chuck Clark. I apologize. Either way, he didn't make the team, and I thought the Steelers could have brought him back, and they didn't. And maybe they still will. Maybe they still will. So Christian says he hadn't caught a live in a while. Glad he made it in. We're going off the chains tonight, Christian. We're glad you made it back, brother, because it is going absolutely berserk. We're not going to be able to get the chat back, so just join in, man. Just join in, and let's get to it.
Run with the stream, baby. Run with the stream.
So topic 2, man, we got wide receivers. Look, the wide receiver watch. Gabe Davis came in, didn't sign. Went to Buffalo, didn't sign. Still hadn't signed. What the hell's going on with Gabe Davis? Is his knee still messed up? I don't know. But why come to Pittsburgh twice if you're not going to sign? Like, what's the point? And maybe he's asking for too much. Maybe the Steelers like, no, we're not giving you that. Either way, do they need to go Gabe Davis? Do they need to go another place? You know, Aaron Rodgers called and asked, about Romeo Doubs. Apparently he wasn't available. At least he hadn't been up to this point. Got a new member. Mr. Greg Giles. We appreciate you, Greg. Thank you for supporting the channel, my man.
Yeah.
But what do you think? Steelers need to try to get Gabe Davis? Do they need to go and see another free? I don't know what free agents are still out there that are worth anything. Well, there's some guys that got cut. So do we need to go that route and look at the waiver wire, or do we need to make a trade? To be honest with you, G, I think the Steelers are just going to stand pat for now. I don't think they're going to do anything.
They are going to stand pat, B, but they have to make a trade. They have to. Listen, I've talked in excess about this, and I'm going to keep screaming it. Future draft capital does not help you in 2025.
No.
I had a guy argue with me today talking about, well, yeah, we used the second round pick and our pick to move up and get Devin Bush at number 10. They don't work like that no more in the National Football League.
Nope.
To move up and to get in the top 8 or 9 where you're going to try to solidify a quarterback, you're giving up 2 number ones, right? And because we have 12 picks going into next year, you can combine a couple of thirds, a fourth, and jump back in the second round. Right. That's highly, highly likable or probable. But you got to use your capital to go get a guy. There are multiple teams right now in the NFL that I believe that would give up one of their wide receivers for a legit second rounder, especially if they're a team that's still building, trying to put themselves in playoff contention or just to win their freaking division. Right? Jacoby Myers is a guy that we've already tried to contact. They said no. They said no. They said $11 million. They said no because we tried to fleece him for the money. But I think we just got to stop being cheap. And this is where Omar Khan's kryptonite is. Omar Khan always tries to play 2 to the middle, B. He's got 1 foot in and 1 foot out and playing 2 to the middle. This is one of the scenarios. The 2025 season is going to depend on him going to solidify a legitimate dude to add to this room. And that's going to cost you a second round. Whether you like it or not, it's going to cost you that amount to get a guy.
Mm-hmm. I agree. To get somebody super, productive, then yes. You can get other people. Like Jacoby Myers wasn't going to cost a second round pick. Sure, if we offered that to him, they would have taken it, but you don't need to offer that to him. But also, word on the street, Jacoby Myers was supposedly, now granted, this is Sports Track, but Sports Track gets a little of their information from agents too, that he was looking for an extension, 2 years, $60 million. I'm like, hold the phone. Not giving 2 years, $60 million. What are you talking about? So no, Jacoby Myers is not going to get that. And if he does, it damn sure ain't going to be from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah. So yeah, I get it, but the Steelers shouldn't trade for Jacoby Myers unless he re-ups for an extension. Because trading for a guy like him means, okay, great, we'll give up some decent draft capital, but you got to be here. He's on the last year of his deal. No, doesn't make sense. And that's why the Steelers were like, well, yeah, if you pick up half of his contract, we'll trade you. But the Raiders are like, no. And I don't think the Raiders really want to trade him because they got him, Amari Cooper. Oh, man, I can't think of the tight end's name. They just traded for Geno.
Bowers and Myers. Bowers and Myers.
Genty. They rebuilt their offensive line. I mean, I think the Raiders are trying to win football games. Jacoby Myers helps you do that. So we'll see. And again, 2 people have to want to trade. So I don't think Jacoby Myers is something realistic. But we'll see. Let's get to Alonzo Dunn here. Super chat, we appreciate you. He said they're going to bring Dante home. Give him only other chance to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. No, Zoe. No,
man. We love you, Zoe, but no, we're not doing it. Zoe, you on your own on this one, bro. Now, if we was on another podcast, you'd be headed towards the rubber room in the Matrix. But I'm just going to let you lie right now, bro. But no, we're not doing it, bro. We love him.
Zoe is begging to be put in the padded room and the key thrown away. Zoe is begging for it because he keeps talking about it. He is begging to go to the padded room and that key just be thrown away. So
facts.
But we get it, man. We get it. We got to get somebody. Here's a couple of people. Let me ask you, G. Hunter Renfrow. I'm not going to – I'll say it. Deontay Johnson, McCole Hardman, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Xavier Restrepo, rookie, KJ Osborne, or Dez Fitzpatrick. The only person in that if Hunter Renfrow can still play, if he has the same ability as what he had before he sat that year out, I would take him over Scotty Miller.
Yeah.
And it's not that Scotty Miller is trash, and it's only if Renfrow get back to what he was before he sat out. If he's not that, then no, I don't want him. But if he is, I would absolutely take him over Scotty Miller.
Yeah. He's the only guy that I would really even try to kick the tires with. You know, he's
Correct.
as far as like guys that have gotten cut on the street, he's the only guy. He's the only guy. And Hunter Renfrow is like a lower version of Adam Thielen, right? And listen, I'm with Pittsburgh trying to trade to get Adam Thielen.
Right.
Other folks is like, nah. I'm like, hell yeah, I'll take Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen can hold it down for a little while for us, dog. He can hold us down.
It'll be a while before we get Adam Thielen, though, because it'll be mid-season before that happens. But Marty Goes, Super Chat, we appreciate you supporting the channel. He says, who needs a starting receiver when you have Super Hayward in the backfield? Glad I caught you. You live fellas still killing it. We're trying, brother. We are trying, Marty Goes. But you're right. You're right. We who knows? Who needs a wide receiver when Super Hayward is back there chopping down guys, blowing guys up? Who the hell needs it? Who the hell needs it? So,
B, I'm telling you, I'm going to assassinate that boy. As soon as he mess up, I'm going to assassinate him. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to assassinate Connor Hayward. You looking for me in them Steeler streets, baby boy, because I'm going to assassinate you. I promise you, you better not mess up. You better not. I'm just telling you, bro, I'm going to assassinate you.
Yeah, Dodd's been saying Thielen from a long time. The Vikings want him. They do. There's a couple teams want him, but Carolina's not going to give up just yet. And again, they still got to have guys for their young wide or quarterback to throw the football to.
That's fine.
They haven't given up yet. I feel like they will pretty quickly, but they haven't given up yet, man. They haven't done that yet.
B, how come? Listen, we know the Saints is going on in 17. Why they trying to hold on, dog? We know the fix is in. We know the Saints is going to try to get. They want Manning. We know the fix is in. We already know it.
Correct.
So, bro, just go and give us Olave, man. We'll give you a second round. We're gonna matter of fact, we'll give you a second and a sixth. Go and give us Olave, man. Stop playing around, bro.
Because when they do get Manning, they need somebody to throw the football to. That's why.
They're gonna get the first pick in every round. And they're gonna pick him extra second.
Olave's a good receiver, and they're not giving up a good receiver when you're bringing in a young quarterback. It'd be one thing if they didn't have somebody, but they do, and they can keep him. Now whether he wants to stay there long term or not, that's a different conversation. But it's a good point. But they're not trading him. They're just not going to trade him. They're not going to do that. They got a good receiver. They're going to get a top draft pick to get a quarterback next year, whoever that is. And that guy needs somebody good to throw the football to. So
yeah,
I get your premise. I get it. They're just not going to do it. That's all.
Yep.
They're just not going to do it. So, and yes, Felicia, they are on absolute garbage.
Yeah, they
absolute garbage.
Yeah.
the Saints are trash, man. Spencer Rattler got the starting job today. They announced they're not winning no games, man.
They going on 17. I told you.
And not only that, they drafted a 45-year-old quarterback early in the second round that is terrible. So you wasted a second round draft pick, knowing you're going to take another one. Like, were you just trying to appease your fan base or something? Whatever. It could be worse. They could have traded for baby hands. Yeah, they could have done that. And they wouldn't even do that, G. They wouldn't even trade for baby hands. Think about that. Lord, they don't even give a damn.
Because it's Tank City, baby.
Yeah.
It's Tank City. We know the fix is in. They want Manning. We know that.
So we'll see, man. All right, man. Moving on to the last topic for tonight. Again, can the O-line free Jaylen Warren? Like, can the offensive line clear enough holes? Thank you for subscribing, man. We appreciate you. Thank you again. But can the offensive line do enough in the run game, or are they going to open up and just be a passing team? Because we saw them be a passing team even when they had Le'Veon Bell. The Steelers threw that football. They threw that football because they had Antonio Brown out there at one time, Artavius Bryant, then they had Juju. They were throwing that football. Big Ben threw for over 5,000 yards that year. They slung it all over the place. But are they going to do it now? Are they going to say, you know what? We're not good run blockers. We're decent pass blockers. We're just going to throw the football. Are they going to do that? What do you think?
They would be asinine to just become a passing team. We're not built for that. The Pittsburgh Steelers is built to have balance between run and pass. That is
Okay.
the whole reason why you run 12 personnel, because 12 personnel dictates play action. But the only way play action works is you have to be able to run the football.
Right.
So we didn't see that in the preseason. I think they were being vanilla on purpose. I really do believe that they weren't trying to show anything, right? But it really depends on, in my opinion, the health of Siamalu, and can Broderick Jones do what he needs to do. I think that Troy's going to file time is good. I think that Mason McCormick is serviceable is going to be okay. I think Zach Frazier's a top center in the league, one of the top. So I'm not worried about those guys. Siamalu, when he's healthy, is okay. Broderick's my question mark. But can they do it? Yes. And they have to in order for us to be not just a one-track pony team. We have to be able to run and pass. And we just can't free up Warren. We got to free up Johnson, because you saw Warren put that damn pill on the ground. You saw that. And me and you have been talking about this a lot lately too.
Yes.
That Warren is not the guy that can carry the ball 25 times. We got to split carries, because the longer he plays, the more he's going to wear down and he's going to fumble. He is. It's just who he is. So listen, they have to open up holes in the running game, B. They just have to, bro. They got to do it.
Absolutely. No, I absolutely agree with you. They got to be able to run the football. You can't win without ever running the football. So
Yeah.
I agree. I think they'll be in a lot of different personnels, a lot of 10, or not, excuse me, a lot of 12, a lot of 13 personnel, which is fine. But they got to be able to run the football. But I think they're going to throw it. I think it's going to be 50-50, because you don't bring Aaron Rodgers here to just say, okay, or do you say, no, we brought Aaron Rodgers here to get competent quarterback play, to get us in and out of the right play and utilize the whole field, but we still want to run the ball. I think that's probably more to it. Mason says, again, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate you. He says, I don't know if they can, but they better do it. Yeah, you're right. They better run the football. They have to run. They have to run the football. But it's also, some people say, well, you get a quarterback that can't throw in bad weather. Well, Aaron Rodgers played in Green Bay for 17 years?
Facts.
And so he can throw the foot, and it was outside. So he can throw the football in bad weather too. So, but that's the difference. Now, and this is a good point by Black Hillbilly. He said Aaron Rodgers' arm will fall off if he tries to throw for 5,000 yards. You're exactly right. 5,000 yards ain't coming from no Aaron Rodgers, man. That's just not possible. He's just not going to do that. And we don't want him to do that, because that would mean the Steelers are probably behind in a lot of football games. So, no, we don't need him to do that.
Yeah.
But quick passing games, just because maybe you got to run the quick game if you can't run it. A lot of 4-yard routes, 6-yard routes, stuff like that. If you can't run the football, I could see him doing that stuff. And if they do, hey, whatever works to move the football and score some points. We got Mike Gardner as just became a member. We appreciate you, Mike, man. Thank you very much. I want to take just a real quick here. If you guys look at the top up there, top right screen, there is a section for a logo. We're still looking for a sponsor. Number one for the big show, but all shows on Steeler Almighty. So if you guys have a business, or somebody that has a business that you think could benefit, there's 425 people. There was 450 people in here earlier. We usually get about 5,000 or 6,000 people that watch this show alone. So if you think you have somebody that would want to be a part of Steelers Almighty and have their business, let them know. Click on the link. The link is right there. Go to Steelers Almighty shop. It's also available there. So you can become a part of our show, be a logo, get your information in the description, all that good stuff, man. So we are actively looking for local sponsors in the Pittsburgh area. So if you know somebody, or if you are somebody, make sure you check that out. So Lonzo Dunn, again, with the super chat, he says, let's get out of our feelings and get one of the best route runners in the damn game for cheap on the short league.
Zoe.
Look,
Man,
Zoe.
executive producer, do we have a little mini matrix somewhere laying around,
See,
man?
see,
I think
Zoe,
we
you're,
got a
you're
little.
begging
I
for
think
it,
we.
Zoe. The
I think we
padded
got a minute.
room.
Yeah,
There it
there you go.
is.
There
There
you
it
go,
is.
Zoe. Welcome home. Welcome
In the
home, bro.
Matrix, Mr.
Come on,
Alonzo
man.
Dunn has joined the Matrix.
Man, you got
No,
me reaching over to the Know It Alls podcast, pulling stuff over here because, bro, we love you, man. We love, dog. You are dude. But man, come on, man. No, bro, no. Man, you know what? Just talk to me and B, and we'll work you through. We're gonna have to give you some therapy. It's
correct.
okay. It's okay. We're gonna have to give you some therapy. We're not gonna mess with Deontay Johnson. We with
No,
you, dog. We with you.
no,
Yeah.
we're not. No Deontay Johnsons, man.
Mm,
We're done with Deontay. We are done with Deontay. So that's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. We got to move on. We got to move
yeah.
on. So, so here's a question for you: what's more likely, the O line gets enough fuel, or gets enough to fuel a true run game, or Tomlin leans into Rodgers? Henry Johnson says you need to lean into Aaron Rodgers. That's his skill
Mm.
string. The Rodgers and Metcalf. Do we lean into it, or does the O line get some juice and we run the football?
Got to do it.
What's
We
more
got to have
likely?
the run game. Knowing our head coach. Now he trusts Rodgers. He does trust Rodgers. He'll let Rodgers throw. Rodgers will be able to change the play at the line, but there's going to reach a point where there's accountability, right? Tomlin is run the football, play good defense, play good special teams, and win football games. Rodgers and DK does push the envelope instead of Tomlin trying to win a game 18-12. He
Right.
might want to win 24-20, but he still is not going to push it to where we look like the Cincinnati Bengals trying to score 40 freaking points. That's not going to happen. The Pittsburgh Steelers is going to run the football, period. We're going to run the football.
Yeah.
If we're not running the football, then we're probably going to have a top 5 NFL draft pick in 2026. We got to run the football, bro. Got to run.
Yeah, I don't even think it's in question. We got to run the football. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Every team's got to run the football at least a little bit. You know, even the Chiefs who want to throw it, or the Bills, those teams run the football, man. So you got to be able to open up and run the football when you need to.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I'm saying. I think they just have to be able to run it. But they got to be able to. They have to be able to run it. Not, hey, we want to run it. You have to be able to run it when you want to, or better yet, when you have to run the football. The Steelers need to be able to run the football. That's the mark of a good team, is when I have to, and the other team knows that I have to. Can I still run it? And if we do that, the Steelers are going to have a good team. If they can't, we could still have a good team, but we're going to have to do it differently. We're going to have to do it differently. Here's something that I brought up, or that I saw earlier today, G, that I thought was sickening. And somebody brought this up in the chat, is that the last draft of Kevin Colbert, this is before we get to our producer's question, the last draft was Kenny Pickett, George Pickens, DeMarvin Leal, Calvin Austin III, Super Hayward, Mark Robinson, and Chris Oladuncan. The only people left are Calvin Austin III and Super Hayward.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of stuff that we're cleaning up. When your first 3 picks, two of them, one of them was only on the team for 2 years.
Facts.
Another one for 3. I guess DeMarvin Leal was only on it for 3. Those are your top 3 picks, and they don't make it past 3 years.
Yeah.
Your top pick doesn't make it past 2. And it isn't that, Kenny Pickett never. Hold on. Kenny Pickett's been on 4 teams. Yeah. 4. So it ain't just the Pittsburgh Steelers that said no. 4 teams. That's bad drafting by our main man, Kevin Colbert. That's terrible, in my opinion. So
how long have I been calling for Kevin, telling people, and the Yinzies didn't want to listen to me? I said that Kevin Colbert smoked them last 3 drafts for us, bro. He put us in a position, and listen, I understand there's some Yinzies out there that hate Mike Tomlin. I get that. But bro, for Tomlin to stay relevant with that mess, bro, we're talking 3 years removed, and 75% of a draft is not even on your team anymore. Now, if you want to say something's diabolical, that is diabolical.
Correct.
And you still remain relevant? Come on. And you missed on a franchise quarterback? You completely whiffed it?
Correct.
Come on, dog. Come on, bro. Come on. We listen. Khan and Waddle had a lot to clean up, and maybe that's why we don't have a wide receiver. We couldn't afford to use that draft capital because we had so many other positions of need because we had trash on the squad. So I get it, bro. But man, thank God. I mean, listen, Kevin Colbert, you did good early on, but bro, them last 3 years, he killed us, bro. He killed us. You know.
And I agree. I 100% agree. Colbert may have had the biggest say in the room. I just don't alleviate Mike Tomlin from all of that. Like
Fair.
Mike Tomlin had something to do with that too. Mike Tomlin wasn't just sitting there eating peanuts and drinking alcohol and sweating like we know he's known to do. He wasn't just sitting there while the draft was going on. He got to speak for that too. Now, granted, I'm not saying he had final say. I think Colbert may have had final say. Okay. But I just don't remove Mike Tomlin 100% from that draft room. I'm not going to do that because that doesn't even sound logical to me. I get
That's
it.
fair.
Don't get me wrong. Kevin Colbert may have had the final say, but Tomlin was in there. He was absolutely in there making some of these decisions. Mike and them, I'm not even bringing that up, talking about bring Deontay back. Stop causing trouble, man. Stop causing trouble. Felicia.
Zoe smoking.
Well, Lord, I guess I have to get me a Hey Felicia shirt. Thanks, guys, for the love. I don't know if anybody has seen it, but there is absolutely a Hey Felicia shirt at Steelers Almighty Shop. If y'all have it, I know somebody that's probably going to buy a Hey Felicia shirt besides Felicia. I'm not going to name any names.
I know two.
Yeah, G. There's two people that are going to buy a Hey Felicia shirt. I'm not going to name any names because I don't do that. I don't dry snitch. Or do I? Either way, matter. I know at least two people are going to buy one besides. Y'all make sure to go check it out in Steelers Almighty Shop, man. We got a lot of new stuff in there. Polos. We got more shirts in there. Again, there's a Hey Felicia shirt. There's a lot of stuff going on, man. Make sure you guys go check some of that out. So make sure you guys check that out. Bernard says, y'all look like Unc. I guess we look like Unc. I can be Unc. I'm starting to get old, man. I'm starting to get old. It is what it is.
So I'll take that as a compliment, bro. That means I got a lot of knowledge up here of what's going on with the Steelers, man. That means I got a lot. So I'll take the Unc. I'll take it all day and night. But B, I thought he said UGK. I thought he said UGK.
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, I thought he said UGK. Yeah, we do look like UGK for real, for real.
You're right.
we do. And I'm with that too. I'm with that too.
Right. I'm with it. So, well, we've come to the portion of the show, ladies and gentlemen, the producer question. Now, here's the thing. Producer question's been on point the last couple of weeks, G. We can't lie. They've been on point the last 3 weeks, man. The chat has had fun with it. Look, we don't know what the producer questions are. It's too bad we didn't find out about Quiet Milk and Thunder Milk and all that, because we could have had a producer question on what the best milk was.
B.
Or what the best nickname was. Super Cam or Super Hayward.
Hey, man.
Thunder Milk. Lord have mercy. It's been now we got people. Howard said bring Claypool back. People are just going off the rails, man. People are going off the rails.
B, I got to tell you, man, me and the producer had a secret meeting, man. We had a secret meeting. Yeah, we had a secret meeting. And the secret meeting, the producer said, I've been too hard on him about the question, man. He said, we've been going about 6, 7, 8 weeks in a row. He's been killing it. And I was like, hey, man, he said, y'all been hard on me, man, because you saying, 3, 4 weeks, and y'all been saying 3, 4 weeks for about a month and a half. I was like, hey, man, I don't know. I just know the last 3, 4 weeks, it's been
6 weeks is diabolical. 6 weeks is absolutely diabolical.
Oh, my God.
I mean, anybody, the producer is saying 6 weeks. If that's what the secret meeting was, you should have hung up, because that's a damn lie. 6 weeks is diabolical.
Hey, man, I can't hang up with the producer. What the hell you talking about? They're trying to get me fired? That's messed up. Well, no, hell no. I got to take the call, bro. I took the call. I was like, hey, I feel you, bro. I said, I'm going to give you some grace this week on the show. So diabolical, yeah, maybe 6 weeks.
Yeah, 6 weeks is diabolical, man.
At least 3 or 4. At least 3 or 4.
Mason said we should have traded for Baby Hand. Mason is on some strong Thunderbird. talking about we should have traded for baby hand. But again, I don't cause trouble. I'm just going to bring this up. I don't cause any trouble. I'm not even going to say any names. But somebody said I would buy one of every color. Talking about the Hey Felicia shirt. I don't know who is it. I don't know. I can't see the name. I can't even see the name. I don't want to see the name. I don't want to say the name because y'all going to tell me that I'm snitching and I'm causing trouble. I don't want that. I don't want trouble in here. I'm just trying to be a nice guy that's just in here just trying to talk some Steelers football. I don't cause problems. I don't cause trouble. I don't snitch on people. I don't do that, G. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Listen, man, Felicia already done threatened me, so I ain't going there. But all I'm going to say is let that boy cook. And, let that boy cook. And, there's got to be some fire going on with some cooking. So, I'm dropping hints out there about who that guy might be that's got love in his heart for one Felicia on our show. So, hey,
comment. Jim D said we need to trade Mason for Olave. I mean, if Omar Khan could pull that off,
he's the GOAT.
He would be the GOAT immediately.
He's the GOAT.
Immediately.
He's the GOAT. He's him. He's him forever. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. If he could pull that one off, he's the GOAT. He's the freaking GOAT, dog. For real.
There's a lot. Hey, man, I love the chat. There's a lot of Thunderbird going on in the chat tonight, man. Lord, have mercy, man. Lord, have mercy. Well, let's get to the producer question, man. Let's get to the producer question. Let's see what's happening with it. Because, again, 6 weeks I've been on it is one of the most diabolical statements I think I've heard on this channel, to be honest with you. I'm going to throw that out there. So give AB a call, too, says Mason with the super chat. If I'm not mistaken, isn't AB still wanted for murder?
Facts.
Like, ain't AB still wanted for murder?
Facts. We can't bring him into what in Pittsburgh? Are you crazy? Hell no. Hell no. No, bro. Dog, it's because they got them jerseys hanging up in their closet, dog. I'm telling you, that's what it is. They done bought on them damn jerseys. And they mad. I understand.
Jeez Louise. Okay, man, here we go. Worst off-season dump. The Steelers have moved on from players every single season. Which class of dismissed players would you add to this roster to make a push for the Super Bowl? In 2013, M. Williams, Mendenhall, Harrison, or Cologne. 2014, Woodley, Sanders, Foote, or Clark. 21, Dupree, Hilton, Connor, Villanueva. Yeah, that's strong. That's strong.
That is.
Or 25, Daniels, Ogunjobi, Harris, or Roberts.
Oh. Hey, man.
Not 25.
No, 20. Get them. Hell no. Get them out of there right off the bat. They gotta go. Stop. They might as well put it. You know how you put the line through our roster? Put a line through that one right off the bat.
Yeah, it's not 25.
Bro, but
I say B.
Man, I want to, man, but C is strong too, man. C is strong. C is real strong, bro.
Yeah, it might be C because Dupree was good, but, people gave Villanueva hell. Villanueva was good for 4 or 5 years.
Bro, Villanueva is a top 5 Steeler tackle ever.
He might be.
For his time, because we don't have Hall of Fame tackles like that.
No, we don't.
For his slot, top 5 ever. Top 5 ever. So, bro, I mean, C strong. And we would get Bud Dupree to throw in the mix what we already got on the edge and Hilton.
But think about what Emmanuel Sanders became after he left Pittsburgh.
I know, man. I know.
That's the thing. Think about what he became when he left.
And Ryan Clark.
Yeah.
And Woodley, who's just as good, who's better than Dupree. So, yeah, the answer, Emmanuel Sanders, Foot's on the inside rotation linebacker. Ryan Clark's back there with Elliott. Yeah. Woodley's on the hell yeah, B all day. Man, if we got B, we win the chip. And I know the 4 candidates we gonna cut. Bruner, Connor Haywood,
Super Haywood,
Killer Brew, and Kent. Adios, muchachos, for you 4. And let's add them 4 boys right there and get us our championship that we deserve in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, bro. I'm going with B.
Yeah, I think
B
it's
all day
B.
and night.
I think it's B. I think this one is B. So, and again, you're talking about adding all these people in their heyday. Larry Foote was also good.
Dog.
Emmanuel Sanders was crazy good. Lamar Woodley, we all know that how good he was, and Ryan Clark too. The only thing about Ryan Clark, I don't know if he could play in the league today. I
Yeah,
mean,
because he be
Ryan
trying to
Clark might
kill
not be able to
everybody.
play in the league today because he'd be suspended every other week. He'd be playing for free by week 4.
I
So,
take it. I take it. I take it. I mean, they banned him from the league, ultimately, but I take it. Ryan Clark. Ryan Clark is one of them underrated players, dog. Like we knew how good he was, bro, back in his heyday. He was dog. Ryan Clark was unbelievable.
no, he was
He
good. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm not sure he could play today
mm-mm,
because I mean he was a headhunter.
mhm.
So he was a
Yeah.
headhunter. But Alonzo Dunn saying he would take AB. AB would make us the '70s Raiders, all types. We can't have murderers or people at least
No,
allegedly, you know,
no,
out there killing folk. We can't have that. We can't
no,
have.
he can't. He can't be on our team. He just can't.
So
What he said?
Mason said Woodley was a Hall of Famer until the injuries mounted. Thanks for the super chat. You're right. He was good. Lamar Woodley was crazy good. He was crazy
Yeah,
until he started getting hurt. You're exactly right.
yeah, he was. Lamar Woodley would have been in that Mount Rushmore talking about edges for Pittsburgh if he wouldn't have got hurt. He would have
Mm-hmm.
been in that conversation to be
Mm-hmm.
placed on the edge. He would have, bro. He would have, man.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love Greg Lloyd, but Lamar Woodley, when healthy, I would take, and like I said, when healthy, I think I would have taken Lamar Woodley over Greg Lloyd because he
Yep.
could do more. And Greg Lloyd
Yep.
was great. But
Mhm.
when both are at their peaks at 100%, I think I take Lamar Woodley over Greg Lloyd. And Greg
I,
Lloyd was crazy good.
yeah,
Crazy good.
I would.
Just didn't
I
play
would
long
too.
enough.
Mhm. I
So,
would too. I definitely would. And Ryan Clark's a top five safety all time for the Steelers.
right.
Top 5 or 6 all time for the Steelers. So yeah. Yeah, that and Sanders, like you said, Sanders would be our 2 now.
Yeah.
On Sanders, I mean, we would have no worries. We would have no worries with him. So yeah, yeah, it's B. It's B,
Yeah.
bro. It's B.
It was. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's tough, Capricorn. It's tough. And the reason is Greg Lloyd's one of my favorite Steelers. He is. But Kevin Green was better than him.
Facts.
And, and that's no shame. Hell, Kevin Green's in the Hall of Fame.
Mhm.
I liked Lamar Woodley. I just thought he did more in the defense than Greg Lloyd. Like I felt
Mhm.
like you could run at Greg Lloyd a little
Mhm.
bit more than you could run at Lamar Woodley. Like if you try to
Mhm.
run at Lamar Woodley, he wasn't letting you do that kind of stuff. Like
Well,
he would set an edge on you. So, but defense was played different back then. So it's tough to call. It's
yeah,
tough to call.
Woodley fits in today's game though. Woodley
Yes.
does. In today's game, Woodley is definitely a prototype defensive end edge rusher that can drop. And you know what's even I'm thinking about this too. Woodley would take Highsmith's spot. He
Yeah.
would take and Woodley could stand up.
Yeah.
So like you know how we've been talking about get versatility in the edge room?
Mm-hmm.
Woodley could stand up. He
Yeah.
could stand up and run. So yeah, yeah, I like that B, bro. It's B. It's B. It's
I
easy.
think so too. I think it's
Mhm.
B, man. Well, look, everybody, we appreciate everybody being in the chat today, man. We had a great time. Not a good time, a great time. This was a great show because of you guys, man. Again, just want to throw this out there. If you know anybody that's got a business or you have a business, let them know. Go to Steelers Almighty Shop. You can look at the packages that we offer. You see the logo up in the right-hand corner of the screen. They get on the shows. They get their logos up there. They can get an ad onto the show if they want to do that. All their descriptions will always be in the comments section of the videos. So, or in the description of the videos, excuse me. So, a lot can go on there. And there's a big opportunity for them to sponsor one of the shows. So, if you all know somebody, let us know in the Pittsburgh area, man. We'd love to be able to help them out. Big G, let everybody know where they can find you, man.
Well, it's the football season now, so I'm gonna be here every week on this show because we cranking it up. Live Steelers Almighty live big show with my boy Big B. Every week you can catch me here. But tomorrow night I gotta spin the block over with the Know It Alls channel. I got to go pick that diabolical Kirby dude up who going to be crying because we didn't sign Amari Cooper and put him in the car with me and Tate Boy Fresh and go 1,000 miles an hour on the Know It Alls channel on Smash the Gas podcast at 7:15 p.m. I swear to God, y'all, I told Tate that he needs to blow the engine up trying to throw Kirby out the car this week because we got to dump that dude and spin the block and pick up the triple OG Shannon White and go hit Pump Your Brakes on the Know It Alls podcast channel. And then, of course, you can always catch me on Tuesdays and Thursdays with the Big G Keeps It 100 on the Know It Alls podcast and Sunday on the Know It Alls podcast. We having a fantasy football draft on Sunday. So make sure you check us out. Capital KNOITALLZ, Know It Alls podcast. We need 49 subs and we're at 1K. So we get some of y'all to rock with us over there. It's all good. But we appreciate you. And you know I'm at the crib all the time, but still is almighty, bro.
Absolutely, man. We appreciate you. Again, anybody wants to become a member, we had several people sign up today. Again, the all 22 entire game once the season starts at the all pro level or higher. And the watch parties, every Pittsburgh Steelers game. Make sure if you want to be a part of that, sign up at the Hall of Fame level and come have a watch party. We'll watch all the games together, chop it up in there, have a good time. So we appreciate everybody. Remember, do us all a favor, man. Go and like this video once it goes off. Like, comment, all that good stuff, man. Had a great time. The season's almost here, people. It's almost here. So cannot wait. So podcast coming out tomorrow. Make sure you guys show up 7 Central or 7 Eastern, 6 Central. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. And aloha.